But it is very interesting seeing WNBA at number one. And again, look, it is the Caitlin Clark effect.
The WNBA is booming, and rookie Caitlin Clark is leading the charge. While stars like AJA Wilson have dominated for years, it's Clark who's packing arenas and breaking viewing records.
Clearly, there's the Caitlin Clark effect, right? Something about that story, that style of play, whatever, got a record number of people watching women's college basketball in a way that never had before, right? And like the Kate Martins and Angel Reeses, great players. I love watching them. I'm very excited to see their future. The reason that people know who they are is because of this Caitlin Clark.
So, what does Clark have that Wilson doesn't? AJA Wilson is already a WNBA legend, a two-time champion, three-time league MVP, and 2023 Finals MVP. Her skills are undeniable, and she's proven herself as one of the best in the game.
If I'm telling you right now, A'ja Wilson ain't no joke. You have to deal with her.
The difference is in the crowd's reaction. Wilson's game is exceptional, her footwork is smooth, and her mid-range shot is flawless, but it doesn't create the same buzz as Clark's flashy plays.
This year, I didn't really watch the WNBA until this season, and I started to watch it in the first Aces game I watched. I thought, why hasn't A'ja Wilson been more of a story all of these years? Like, why wasn't she getting the attention that Caitlin has been getting? Because she is, I mean, they're different. It's not apples to apples, but like, she's
Wilson's style is subtle and steady, like a fine wine that takes time to appreciate. She's not hitting logo three-pointers or making jaw-dropping passes like Clark. Instead, she delivers consistently dominant performances.
I feel like Asia's style of play, if you love basketball, you appreciate and can recognize what she does. But she's not hitting a logo three-pointer, and she does everything right. But it's weird to me how I feel like the sort of casual fan doesn't really understand what she's bringing to the game.
Casual fan, Wilson's brilliance might not stand out. Watching her is like seeing a master chef at work. If you don't know what to look for, you might miss her greatness. Coaches praise her complete and effortless game, but it doesn't always grab attention.
You know, in my mind, A'ja Wilson's the best player in the league. And when you watch her play, you're just like, she's so good. She has everything right. She just like, her game is so complete. She's so dominant. But I feel like her game, for whatever reason, people are much more, quote unquote, interested in Caitlin and Caitlin's game.
That's the challenge. Wilson's flawless play doesn't translate into viral highlights or social media buzz. In today's world of short attention spans, flashy plays often overshadow steady excellence.
Soccer, I don't know that you would watch her play and immediately be like, she's amazing, because she's not doing all these crazy things.
Yeah.
She plays defense. She's not making all these crazy passes and scoring goals from outside the box or whatever, but she's incredible in ways that are not necessarily so obvious to the untrained eye.
This isn't about who's better, it's about who's watched. Clark's exciting, high-energy style is attracting more fans, boosting attendance, and driving TV ratings. Wilson's greatness, while undeniable, doesn't get the same attention.
I think a big part of that has to do with the fact that Caitlin's game is sort of more appealing for people who don't watch a lot of basketball.
What does this mean for the WNBA and women's sports? It's no longer just about skill, it's about star power and capturing casual fans' interest. Clark's flashy plays are bringing in new audiences, but can the WNBA find a way to celebrate both styles of greatness?
Why do you think people love Caitlin Clark, besides her skills?
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before. That's my point. Steph Curry, a little kid. Like, Steph Curry, I love, you know why I love Steph Curry? Because I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. I've seen it a little bit in Mahmoud Abdul-Roh, but I've never seen a guy consistently come down. And if you look at, like, if you saw Steph on the street, he ain't got the LeBron muscles. He's not 6'9", he's 6'10". He look like a perfect, normally office guy.
Yeah.
He's doing stuff that people never seen before. She's doing stuff we've never seen.
Clark's debut changed everything. Arenas are full, TV ratings are soaring, and it's all because of how she plays. Those deep, logo three-pointers send a message, asterisk, I can score from anywhere. Asterisk, fans love it, and it's reshaped.
Martin looking. Here's Clark. She fires, and goal!
But it's not just her shooting. Clark's incredible passes are like magic tricks. She sees plays before they happen. Her skills have been compared to Steph Curry, who even called her a true performer.
saw somebody break down the release time, which is pretty much identical to mine. And then her just confidence. You can't help but watch when she plays, where she's shooting from, the range, the confidence, the flair. Like, she's a performer. It's crazy, though, just because her shot it's like that. It's at that level.
Yes, the WNBA has always had great players, but Clark's game is flashy and exciting. Even people who don't follow basketball can enjoy her style.
Hey, I got to ask y'all a question. Y'all still think she's the great white height?
Yeah, she had a good game. Her and Enrique was going at it, boy.
He can play.
Yeah, her and Enrique.
It ain't height. Y'all said the same thing about Larry Bird. Y'all said the same thing about Luka. It ain't height. They can legitimately play. It ain't like people trying to hype them up.
12. That's the key. Clark is winning over casual fans. Analysts say her appeal isn't limited to die-hard basketball lovers. She's bringing in a whole new audience.
Or quote-unquote interested in Caitlyn and Caitlyn's game. And I think a big part of that has to do with the fact that Caitlyn's game is sort of more appealing for people who don't watch a lot of basketball.
Highlights are going viral, drawing in people who never watched women's basketball before. While fans might tune in for her, they're sticking around to watch other stars. Her impact is lifting the entire...
Nobody in the league can flick logo threes as effortlessly as Caitlyn.
Clark's WNBA debut marked the start of a new era with unprecedented growth for the league.
Fans here are absolutely ecstatic. When Caitlyn Clark declared for the draft a few months ago, the team knew they were getting a megastar. It's Caitlyn Clark. We all know that. They are now seeing that the Clark effect is living up to the hype. From a draft party where nearly 6,000 people attended.
Look at the crowd here. You can see where she ranks on anticipation. This is amazing.
On social media, the WNBA's followers and engagement are skyrocketing, largely thanks to Clark's plays. Her jerseys are selling out, and overall WNBA merchandise sales are hitting new highs.
Walking around downtown Indy, you're going to start seeing more Fever merchandise, and people are start to build their fandom as well.
It's going to grow the fan base here in Indianapolis for the Fever, bring out some female sport representation.
16. TV deals are growing, and sponsors are lining up because Clark draws viewers. Some wonder if this is just hype, but the numbers suggest otherwise. The WNBA is now the fastest growing brand in America.
Here. The fastest growing brands. Brands are ranked by measuring growth in share of consumers who say they would consider purchasing a brand over the course of the year.
This growth benefits everyone. Other players are gaining recognition, rivalries are heating up, and the league is receiving more attention than ever before. Analysts believe this growth could be long-lasting.
It does show, again, just the growth mostly of one player. And I'll say that, I've always said it, the NBA, or WNBA was growing slightly. It was. No question about it. It was growing slightly, and I don't think anyone can really deny that. But it was the exponential growth caused by number 22 from Indiana. That's really caused...
WNBA is on the verge of a revolution, and it all started with one player who isn't afraid to shoot for the stars, literally.